It's 6:17 in the evening, the light outside your window is fading, your phone is still in your hand, your mind is somewhere else, and across the room your dog is watching you, not barking, not moving, just watching. Because in their world this moment isn't small, it's everything, and what you do in the next few seconds will shape how your dog feels about you for the rest of the night, maybe even longer. But most people never realize this because they think loving a dog is about big things, expensive food, long walks, toys, comfort, when in reality your dog's brain doesn't work like that at all. It doesn't remember love in big events. It builds it from small repeated moments that seem so ordinary you don't even notice them, like the way you greet them when you come home. You open the door and your dog runs toward you with energy, excitement, eyes full of something pure, and most people respond casually, maybe a quick pat, maybe nothing at all because they're tired, distracted, thinking about something else, but for your dog that moment was the highlight of their entire day. There's a short window where their brain is fully open, oxytocin rising, anticipation at its peak, and when you meet that moment with warmth, your voice, your touch, something locks into place, safety, connection, belonging, but when you miss it, nothing dramatic happens, no sound, no sign, it just fades quietly. Then there's eye contact, something humans often avoid, but for your dog it's one of the deepest forms of communication. When your dog looks into your eyes they're not just looking, they're reaching out, and most people break that connection instantly, glancing away without realizing that if they held it just a few seconds longer something inside their dog would change, their body would relax, their breathing would slow, their eyes would soften, because in that moment their brain is releasing bonding chemicals that create attachment, not metaphorically but biologically. And your brain responds too, creating a silent loop of connection that no other species shares with humans. Then there's your voice. You talk to your dog every day, but your dog doesn't just hear words, they feel tone and meaning together. They know when your voice is empty, distracted, tired, and they know when it's real. When you say their name with warmth something shifts in them instantly, their ears move, their body leans toward you, their nervous system calms, because your voice isn't just sound to them, it's emotional safety. It tells them if everything is okay. And then comes the walk, something you see as routine but your dog experiences as their entire world. Every smell is information, every stop is a story, your neighborhood is something they are constantly trying to understand. And every time you pull the leash and rush them forward you're cutting that process short, like closing a book before they finish reading it. But when you slow down and let them lead even for a few minutes, something changes. They begin to feel that their needs matter, that being with you doesn't mean pressure, it means freedom, and that builds trust in a way no command ever could. Then there's play, not passive play but real play, movement, energy, presence, because your dog doesn't just want to be entertained, they want to feel engaged, they want the moment to feel real. And here's where most people get it wrong. They think they always have to win, but letting your dog win doesn't make them dominant, it makes them confident, it tells them they are capable, and dogs who feel capable behave differently, calmer, more focused, more connected. Then something even simpler, 3 minutes before their meal, asking for small behaviors, sit, stay, eye contact, and rewarding them not just with food but with your voice and attention, because for many dogs praise activates the same reward system as food, sometimes even stronger, and over time those small minutes build a relationship where your dog chooses you, not because they have to but because they want to. And finally the moment that feels like nothing, sitting together in silence, no commands, no play, no interaction, just being in the same space. And while it looks like nothing is happening your dog is reading everything, your breathing, your posture, your emotional state, whether your mind is still stressed or finally calm. Because your dog's nervous system responds not just to your actions but to your internal state. If you're calm they settle, if you're anxious they feel it, if you're present they feel safe, and that's the truth most people miss. Your dog isn't measuring your love by how much you spend or how long you walk them, they're measuring it in seconds, in eye contact held a little longer, in a greeting that feels real, in a walk where they are allowed to exist fully, in a voice that carries warmth, in a game that feels alive, in a quiet moment where you are truly there. And the most powerful part is you are already doing most of these things, almost, but in your dog's world almost is the difference between trust and uncertainty, between connection and confusion, between a dog who feels like they matter, and a dog who is still trying to understand their place. So the next time your dog looks at you, pause for a second, because in that small moment you're not just sharing time, you're shaping their entire world.